Hi, I don't know if I made this video for me or for someone to see it. I'm not quite sure. I don't I don't even know why I'm talking in English when I guess because more people talk in this language more than my own because I love my own, the Espanol. But well, I was thinking that while I do believe in God, uh it's just you can just go with the flow like everyone else and just believe in himself and his turn turn yeah his use God of the time when I don't know money, sex, drugs, and whatever, or even just ego. But I realize more about the love because well everyone said that God's means love, but it's something much bigger than the people believe. It's not just say I love the others. It's just like actually deliver yourself, but not like being kind and sensitive, but don't be stupid. It's just a really thin line. I'm still trying to figure it out. If I'm honest, I think everyone is trying to figure out that. Uh, well, I think one of the things I am not totally agree with Christianity is that the forgiveness. I like it's we deserve forgiveness because Yeshua died for us. Yeshua equal Christ. That was his actual name. I like the actual name of things because I consider myself a very logical person. So I have to use the right names. I'm not. My name is not changing in English and German and any kind of language. I am called myself Miguel, Miguel, in any kind of language. So Yeshua is the same. Well, we use Jesus. I know that, but well, whatever. That's not the point here. Well, the thing is, one of the beautiful things that the Bible said today. I was just hearing there's a epistle. There's a little chapter that goes every day in the Bible app, and the one of today, it was about Leon Tolstoy. I had I have heard about him because I love all the Russians. I think that they have an amazing way to see the world, like Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Solzhenitsyn, uh, these brothers. I don't know, Strugatsky, the Strugatsky brothers. Well, all of them have a vision very special of life. They don't. They are they are kind Western, but they are not like Western like us. They are more a combination. So it's really good. Anyway, in that it was a parable. It was a tell story that he was talking about uh, about one guy that has a shoe store, and he helped one mother and his child that they cannot afford uh, a pair of shoes, and he helped them. And there's not that part in the tell story because there is just a fragment in the app. But after he goes and help one kid that tries to steal a hat, and he actually her help a homeless man. Then he goes to his house and start to read in the Bible, looking for God because well, everyone look for God. I won't say God talked to me, but they don't understand that the way that God talked to us, it's different. And when he was praying, he dreamed. he kept sleeping in a moment because that's not very clear. He dreamed, and Chris talked to him and said, "Do you remember the woman and the boy? That was me. Do you remember the the homeless guy? That was me. Do you remember the boy who tried to steal the hat? That was me." And I think he helped all these people without anything in change. And I think that is the more important thing that the people have forgotten about this, that you should care about the others. That is like the the founder stone, that the love for the others, that love the others. And when you do that, you find God. And when you read the Bible, the whole Bible said, even in the Torah, that you have to care about the others. Even I have written that Yeshua, he was in a school of the I forgot it, of the school, well, of his time. I don't remember the Pharisee, yeah, of that's called Hillel, and he was talking a lot about love. And that is amazing, man, because you see that the whole story of the Bible goes to the same place, that you love the others, and when you start to love the others, you start to find God, and when you find God, you find yourself. It's like one song said, when you find love, you find yourself, because it's the same. And love is not just only in a couple. Many people look for them, and that's not bad, that's good. But the thing is, it's just not only there. It's actually in your family, in your friends, and in the people that you go through the way and try to help you. And well, answering the question that I put in the beginning, what I do believe in God, I think, as I said, I am a very logical person, and with all the revolution that we're living now, it's about the AI and all this stuff that sounds like science fiction. I'm studying in the college that about the PCR and some of the techniques that they are using for modify the DNA. It's something crazy. It sounds like purely science fiction. But the thing is, this reality that we know is made from atoms, and it's made from some substance, And I hear that the more tiny particle that the atom has made, like quarks or something, it was a very similar characteristics to the sound. Like, and that was, for me, that was shocking. I said, I really like music, but like, I like to feel the music. Like when you feel the risk in your hands, when you feel, this touched me, because and I said, I think that is a proof that the spirit exists, that you actually have a soul and a spirit, because you felt some things, and it's not just only one song. I'm not talking about Christian songs that are very nice songs, but I'm talking like any kind of song that touched you. But they touched you because you have a soul, and you can feel it. It's awesome. And I think God made us from his voice, from his sound. And I believe that the world, the nature that is around us, it's incredible. And in Genesis, it said that the Ruach, that is a spirit, the Ruach is the spirit of God. It was moving around the waters. So that's something for me. I'm not taking from any kind of somebody else. But I think that that is God. Some people say, show me. I was watching the movie of Robinson Crusoe, and the protagonist, the actor, in one time he knows a friend of him, and this guy was a savage, and he was his own god that I don't remember the name, and his god, it was a alligator, and he said, "This is my god, show me yours." And he said, "I can show you, but I think you can actually, when you see this whole world, this whole reality that is made so perfectly, that so carefully created, you said, I think that's God. I think in the animals, in the plants, in the sand, in the forest, I feel God there, because that's a way that's a way that you are in touch with His creation, and He is His creation. He is his spirit. It's all around us. Okay, so I think that's why I believe in God, because it's logical. And you said no, but everything can be interpreted in a scientific method. I think that this whole reality is made outside of reality. That God is not inside of the reality. He's in another kind of reality, dimension, or whoever you want to call it. Because in this way, He can make us in a way that we cannot imagine and we cannot understand, because His thoughts are a lot beyond of us. They are. We cannot understand His mind. We can just only try to understand His words, and that was Yeshua when He came to try to explain us, try to to explain us His words. And for me, that's the way that God works in all of us. Well, I just wanna say that aloud. Uh, I hope this find you in a good way. One thing, what I mean a reality, this I think I was ending, but this is important. Let's just imagine a video game, and then imagine the creator of the video game. We all know that that is actually possible. That if you study hard enough, you will be able to do something like this. But the characters of this video game cannot understand his creator. They just know a tiny part. They just know his mission in life, and his mission in life, by example, Mario, is go through walls to a castle and then rescue the princess, and that's his whole reality. He doesn't know anything else, and he can understand, because he can understand more beyond, because he hasn't free choice. But we do, and we can choose to follow him, even when our mind doesn't have this certainty. And that thing, I think, is awesome, because that's how faith works. That you believe in something, even if you're not sure, but you cannot feel afraid to be doubt, because that makes you human. And God made you human. And in this way, you will find a way to His path. Well, now I'm finished. I think that's all I want to say. Thank you for watching. See you around.